Nosferatu is here, and it's a bona fide box office hit. And if you've seen it, you know why. I don't think I've been that fully immersed in a creepy, dank, gothic horror world in forever. And Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok is on another level. But here's a couple of things I bet you didn't know about it. Did you know that the filmmaker constructed 5 life-size period city blocks for the film? And not only that, but many of the structures had movable walls and ceilings so that they could fly the camera in and out of environments in a creepy, otherworldly fashion that otherwise would be impossible. Did you know that Lily Rose Depp and Nicholas Hoult were not the first choices or the first actors attached to play Ellen and Thomas? The original cast was supposed to be Robert Eggers' regular Anya Taylor-Joy in the role of Ellen, and none other than pop star Harry Styles as Thomas. Can you imagine Harry Styles in that role? I honestly can't. Fortunately, given how long the development process was for the film, both of the actors had to drop out because of scheduling conflicts. Did you know that director Robert Eggers' passion for Nosferatu goes all the way back to his teenage years?
When I was in high school, I had the idea of doing Nosferatu as a stage play with black and white makeup, black and white costumes, and I thought maybe it was a silly idea, but my friend said, no, that's a cool idea. So we directed it together, and it cemented the fact that I wanted to be a director when I grew up.
Did you know that Lily Rose Depp's connection to Nosferatu and Dracula goes back decades? Actually, to before she was even born. When Francis Ford Coppola was making his version of Bram Stoker's Dracula in the early 90s, her father Johnny Depp was one of the frontrunners to play the character of the solicitor, who ended up being played by Keanu Reeves, and of course in Nosferatu was played by Nicholas Hoult. Did you know that Bill Skarsgård was actually cast to play a different role originally? He was first signed on actually to play the role of Thomas, but during the film's long development period, director Robert Eggers realized that putting Skarsgård into the role of Nosferatu would add a certain level of sexual appeal to the character, which would add to the complexity of the relationship between he and Ellen. Did you know that Willem Dafoe has a pretty ironic and unique connection to Nosferatu? In the early 2000s, he starred in a movie called Shadow of the Vampire as real-life actor Max Schreck, who was the actor who played Count Orlok in the original 1922 Nosferatu.